All right, my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My camera had cut off in the middle of the reading, so where I was stuck was on the Seven of Cups, where I was talking about you're just stuck in your head on whether to stay or go or leave. And I also wanted to make note about the snake. So there's definitely some snakish, sneaky energy in this orbit. So I definitely would recommend you just keeping your eyes open. Then I pulled the World after the Cups. So I feel like this is your strength in your energy. I feel like once you really decide which way you want to go, you're going to feel free. You're going to feel just free of any burdens or mental anguish. I feel like you see how the birds and the negativity and all this darkness is clouding your thoughts and your mind. I see that with the World, once you make the decision, you're like boom, like elevated. Your mind just opens up and you see things differently. I see that you get the clarity that you need, and I feel like you're protected in this decision that you end up making. Especially with the World, I see this person alone. I feel like there's a transformation, a rebirth. I feel like it's a cycle, so I feel like there's the completion. So I feel like, again, this whatever this decision is gonna bring an end to a cycle, which I feel like it could be a toxic cycle, because you're dealing with so much mental burdens and mental anguish. And like I said, there's no passion, there's no drive, there's no I can't say that there's not love, but that passion and that just spark is no longer there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you do make the decision, and you make the right decision to move towards your happiness. You see, the World is happiness, joy. I definitely see you moving forward, and you're in tunnel vision. You're focused on what's next. You're focused on bringing in positive energy. Again, like I said, it's a rebirth. It's a new beginning, because it is an end of a cycle. It's a completed cycle. So I feel like you make the right decision. I feel like you probably could have been in your mind, and not only like deciding whether to leave or not, because not only because it just was a lot of mental exhaustion, or a lot of a lack of passion, drive, and motivation towards this connection. I feel like there could have been a child involved. Like you could have been pregnant, or somebody could have been pregnant. But for the most part, I see whatever decision you come to make is the right decision, and it sets you on the right path. And like I said, when a cycle ends, new beginnings happen. So I feel like anything can come. So we have the Seven of Wands. I feel like, again, as you can see, when I was saying with the World card, that I felt like protection. Well, I feel like there's a lot of energies once you decide to, because I see that you could be leaving this situation. I see you alone. I see even here, you're just in your own bubble, in your own space. So I feel like once you do make the decision to leave and walk away, that you're going to have a lot of people coming in, a lot of interested parties coming in, or you could have a lot of, I see a lot of people, a lot of energies coming in, but I feel like you're not even paying it any mind. I feel like you went through so much in this past relationship that you're not even interested in any of these people coming towards you, or any of these situations or energies coming towards you. I feel like you are so like tunnel vision and trying to heal, and trying to begin this new journey of fresh and new, that you are focused on yourself. Like, you're not even paying anybody any mind. You're so focused on yourself. You're so in tune with yourself and your spirit that really nothing else matters at this point. I feel like you're going through a really, really transformative journey that is going to put you on the right path, like I said, with the world. So I feel like you're just focused on yourself and healing. So you do have people coming in that could be very, very interested in your energy, because they see you shining. You know what I'm saying? The world, you're being seen. So somebody could be, you could be getting a lot of messages on social media. You could have a lot of people like DMing you or trying to holler at you via social media. But I see you with your head turned. You're not even paying attention. You're focused on your healing and your journey. Because like I said, this relationship, it was, I feel like it was a very deep, committed relationship. It could have been a karmic relationship. It could have been a divine partnership or something like that. I'm getting more karmic because I see you. It's a part of a cycle and a journey that has completed and ended, and I see you being alone. So it definitely could have been a karmic, but you never know. You could end up back with this person, but like I said, there's just a lack of passion and everything there, and it's just mentally exhausting. So I see you just really in your space of healing, which is good for you, like, definitely. But know that people's watching you. You know what I'm saying? You got people really interested in watching you. It's like nobody can even penetrate your aura, because it's like you've built this wall up because you've been hurt in this situation. I mean, I don't see any heartbreak or anything, but just in this situation, being that there was a deep connection that had you really just in your minds and in your spirit, you know what I'm saying? It was a deep connection. So I feel like you're putting up this wall. Knight of Cups, like I said, you know what I'm saying? You have people watching you, wanting to come forth and offer you something romantically. They may be wanting to take you out, you know, and things like that. But I see you have your back turned to this Knight of Cups. You know what I'm saying? You just, and this is your energy. You could, because it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this could be your energy where once you come out of your bubble, you will be ready to date and offer your love and things like that. But if this is like these other people that's coming in, because it could be another water sign trying to come in and offer you something, but again, you're not ready for it. But when you are ready for it, I see that you'll be open to you know, trying a new relationship, dating, or something like that. But you just have some healing to do, so don't give up. Four of Swords. Okay. So I feel like this could have something to do with your attachment to this past situation, honestly. I feel like this could be you probably wanting to go back to what's comfortable. Um, yeah, I feel like once you go through this transformational um, thing and you make the choice to move forward and heal and things like that, and you're ready to give your love again, I see that you go back to what you know. So it's like you just went through all this stuff only to go back to what you're comfortable with, your comfort zone. So I see that you could be um, trying to honestly go back to your situation, and because you left this person, they could have their back turned to you. Hmm. Wow. Let's get clarification on that. Do not go back. I mean, it might be worth going back because once you go through like your healing process, you might see things differently. You know what I'm saying? You might have a different perspective on love. You might have a different perspective of this person. You might have a different perspective of the relationship. Something could be rekindled here. You know what I'm saying? So you may feel like this is your safety net. But I feel like the attachment is so deep and it's painful to go back there. You know what I'm saying? But I see that you are willing to go back there because it's comfortable. The Emperor 4-4, 7-7-4-4. The Emperor is Aries energy. The Emperor is a boss. The Emperor is an initiator. The Emperor is a leader. It has something to do with institutions and things of that nature. So I feel like, fire. So I feel like you could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with a Gemini or an Aries. I see if you go back to this comfort zone that basically this person um, is closed off. I see they're not even looking at you. You see how you're coming in, you're once you feel like you're healed and you're moving forward and things like that, you close this cycle. I feel like the cycle closed for a reason, so why go back? But I feel like once you feel like you're healed and you're in a good place, you are gonna run back to your comfort zone. And I see that the person that you were with is they have their back now turned to you. It's like they're playing chess. I mean, they're playing what is it? They're playing chess. You're playing checkers. It's like no, like you made the wrong move. Now it's time for me to make the move, and now they feel like they have the upper hand. Hmm. Yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting, is that you made a decision to leave because there wasn't any passion, there wasn't, you just felt mentally exhausted in this situation. Like I said, if this has something to do with work, you're leaving, you're looking at your different options, you um, get some kind of opportunity, you're focused, you're in your energy, you're in a good space, and then um, I'm really picking up more so love on this, to be honest. The more that I'm thinking about it, I just feel like there was some kind of deep connection, possibly a marriage. So when I'm thinking about institutions or something, it could be like um, this is who you were with, and they are looking to, they have their back turned to you. I feel like they made their move based on the move that you made. And I feel like now you're sitting in this energy of being stuck and hurt because you're attached to this person, your emotional attachment to this person. Mm. So these came out in reverse. So this is your energy. The King of Cups, when it's in an upright energy, is like emotional intelligence, emotionally stable, um, very clear on their feelings, in control of their surroundings and their aura, their emotions. So I feel like once you come back to this person because it's comfortable and you see that they have their back to you and they've moved on, or moved on, because they're making a move, but it's not towards you. That you're gonna spiral, like your emotions are spiraling out of control. I feel like you could end up going back to this dark place. um I definitely just feel like, you know, the ace is new beginnings, new offers, new love, newness. And I just see that basically the newness that could have been at the end of this cycle, because you decided to not end the cycle and you decided to go back to what was comfortable, you ended up hurting yourself. You ended up in this space and this emotional place where there's just a lot of emotions and imbalance here. Once you take this step towards trying to go back, and you see that this pentacle is ripped from the roots. So I feel like where this should be a new beginning, you end up stuck back in this cycle of lack of abundance, lack of love, lack of appreciation, lack of feeling worthy, lack of, you know, feeling, like I said, good enough for this person. It's like you did all of this inner work to move forward and to complete this toxic negative cycle that wasn't giving you what you wanted. And because when you were ready to love again, you, instead of finding something new, you went back to what was comfortable. And this person has already moved on, and they have their back turned to you. They've moved on, and you end up feeling, yeah, like not valued, not appreciated. um, insecure. You just feel really, really low at this point because you decided to go back to what was familiar. Cancer, I need you to get up out of this space. Like, seriously. You know, turn this upside down. This was a deeply rooted situation, and that's why you felt comfortable enough to go back. But it's not for your greater good. There was a reason that the cycle was meant to end. And now you're sitting here back in this energy of 10 of Cups. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 10 of Swords. You're back in this energy of feeling in your mind, in your spirit, that you're not good enough, that you're not the King of Cups. You're not worthy of love. You're not worthy of, you know, somebody loving you. And there is love out there for you. But you don't see nobody else. You see who you were with, who you were comfortable with. Like I said, I feel like it could be another water sign, or it could be a Gemini. It could be an Aries. But I definitely feel like this is your energy. Uh-oh. Let's see. Page of Swords. Cancer. I feel like there's a message that's coming in. Because again, you're in this energy of being in your mind and thinking about everything, your journey, everything that you've been through in this situation, in this person, with this person, in your spiritual journey. And I feel like the message is that you need to clear your mind, get out of this negative space. And you see with the Page of Wands, she has the information and the knowledge and the skills to cope. So you have the skills, you have the knowledge, because you've done the self-work to cope with the situation and move forward. You know that this is not it. There was a reason that there was an ending. There was a reason why the cycle was ended. So now that you know that this person has moved on, it's time for you to move on. And I see with the Page of Wands, you're taking this information, you're taking everything that you found out, and you're moving forward. So that's a good thing. Let's pull the Moonology cards and see what we have for you, Cancer. Definitely get out of this space, get out of this energy. It's not what you hoped it would be. I know that you're very sensitive creatures, very loving creatures, but I'm definitely just getting that whoever that you were in a partnership with, this deep connection with, and you chose to walk away from, and then you know, spent some time alone and healing and stuff, and then you ended up going back, is just gonna cause nothing but pain and have you thinking that you're not worth love and anything. And that's not true. Conclusions are within reach. You see the Page of Wands? Your conclusion is within reach. You know the truth. You see it. So move forward and know that you ended this cycle for a reason, for a purpose, for the greater good of yourself. Love will come. You have many opportunities. You have many options. But you chose to go back to your comfort zone. You chose and that's probably why I'm seeing the snake in the Seven of Cups, is because you did make the decision to move forward and to heal and try to, look within yourself, thinking that maybe something was wrong with you, and that's why this relationship didn't work out at first, and then you chose to come back when you felt like you were healed. But it just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon and eclipse. With the Page of Swords. So you know what to do. You have the answers that you need. Don't go back. The cycle closed for a reason. Move on, move forward. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of everything that is meant to happen to you, all goodness. You don't have to bear the burdens of this negative mindset of thinking that you lack, because you lack nothing. You are the King of Cups. You just need to come out of this energy of whatever this situation was that was holding you down, weighing you down mentally, causing you not to feel like moving forward. Get back to this person. Focus. You're protected. Everybody makes mistakes. Just move forward. You have the conclusion that you need. And that's that this person has moved on. They turned their back on you after you made this choice to work on yourself. So they weren't fully invested in you in this relationship. And that's why this cycle was meant to end incomplete. Move forward, attract new love, attract new things. Get back to you. Get back to you. Focus on yourself, and I promise you're going to draw and attract everything that you need. Thank you, Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, for allowing me to get into your energy. And I just want you to know that you are loved, you're worthy, you will find that love, real love. Divine love. It's meant for you. You needed to get out of your comfort zone. You needed to. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe if this message resonated with you. If it didn't, I'm sorry. This could be a very specific situation. But that's what I'm getting. So, thank you.